We're live, Spooky. We're live. And I completely forgot to turn on the fire. Oh well. I'll have to do that later. But I'm live. We're live. It's Halloween. Hi, Dan. Welcome. This week's countdown, because no more countdown, it's Halloween. It's going to be a nice short one because today's a very, very busy day of the year for me. Lots to do, lots to get rid of. Not get rid of, get ready for. But I have Spooky and Bruno. He's a little lobster today. Look at his costume. Look at his costume. Spooky's a lobster. And Toby, come here, Toby. Come here. And Toby's gonna be my shark. His name's Bruce. We're definitely in the Halloween spirit today. And I wanted to, in the spirit of Halloween costumes, show you guys my very first Halloween costume on my creepy baby. This is Caroline. She is like my mom's doll. That was my doll. And yes, she's missing half an eye and has a crack in her head. Anyway, she's seen better days. But she is modeling today my very first Halloween costume. I was only 2 months old when Halloween hit, and my mom thought it would be funny to have a bunch of cows for all of us kids. And so she, because of our last name, is Cowley. So my very first Halloween costume. Oh, my creepy baby. I always pull it out this time of year. Anyways, I hope you guys have a happy Halloween and that you got all your last minute Halloween costumes done and together, because that's like half the battle. But how are you guys doing? Are you guys ready? Are you guys like trying to get the last minute costumes together? If you're doing that, you're probably not watching this. So we have Danda's Junk here and Calbero de la Eternidad saying, hi, Felicia. Sorry I butchered your name. I tried, though. And Bard Magic. Happy Halloween, all. Yes, happy Halloween. And the 45th Clown is here saying hello to everyone, especially the cute dogs. Yes, Toby and Bruno are adorable. They're right here where I can see them, where you guys cannot. Yes, we have Ralph Mork and the Trash Panda here. And 9 Gels here's plans for tonight. I did, but we'll see what actually ends up happening. You have to keep things open. But I have chili in the oven, and I made a tres leches cake. I know tres leches cake does not seem like a very Halloween cake, but it was requested by multiple people. And there's a lot of stabbing involved when you make a tres leches cake, so I officially decided that it is okay to make for Halloween because I made it. But Dan does junk. I'm still a bit drained from the 1 chip challenge. You guys made that look easy. I'm not going to lie. Yesterday on Odin's stream, they, not I, I did not have any of the spicy chips, but they ate the 1 chip challenge and it looked awful. And everybody was so poker face about it that, anyways, when I got home, I was feeling like spicy was everywhere. So I went and took a shower. It just, I didn't even try one of those. And it was a lot of just spice in the air. But But yes, do you guys have any plans for Halloween tonight? Going to scare some trick-or-treaters? This is my first Halloween in this new place, so I get to see what the trick-or-treat scene is like, and I'm kind of excited for that. Scare a few neighbors. Yeah. But thank you, Dan, for being here yesterday. Well, being on Odin stream yesterday and doing the spicy chip challenge. Um, yeah, a lot braver than I am. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed these weird streams that I've been doing, going live, talking about Halloween and random costuming, useless information. It's not useless information. I've used a lot of it in my line of work, but I liked sharing it with you in, the spirit of these festivities. As you, it is my favorite holiday. First holiday experienced in this world, and it is absolutely by far my favorite. I was a cow for the first like 3, 4 years of my life, because my siblings had matching cow costumes, so they fit me by the time I got bigger. And then the first costume that I really remember that was like, I was so excited to wear, I was a mermaid. My mom made it. It was a little skirt, had a little jewel on the belly button. I absolutely loved it so much. I wore it like every year that I could, even when I tried. It's almost outgrown from it. And then when I first really got into crafting and sewing, I made my first Halloween costume. And even before that, I was begging my mom to make to give me to make the costumes that I'm like imagining in my head. I wanted specifically, poor mom, Solo in the Spotlight Barbie, a vintage weird Barbie. She's gorgeous Barbie, but I wanted to be her. And she had a very specific dress and costume. Remember? I really wanted the dress. I really, really did. And my poor mother made it for me, and I loved it. Oh, and I have some of the most embarrassing photos of me in it. I cannot share because, flash cameras and training bras were not fun. But I it's my favorite holiday, the pure fun of dressing up. And then in college, I worked at a costume shop. After college, I worked on the costume shop all up until it closed down a couple years ago. But But yeah, I loved having dressing people up, finding out what their parties were. Where are you going? What are you doing? Having people come into the costume shop going, I don't know, this doesn't sound fun. It's a dress up party. We all have to go, so we're here. What do you think? And then by the time they're getting out of the costume shop, they're flying over the moon, so excited to go to the party. They have all the accessories. They're like, I'm this character and I'm gonna, like it's like the same story over and over and again. It's different parties, different people, but people get into the spirit of dressing up and getting into the character and the costume. And it's one of my favorite things about the holidays is just that everybody is having fun and playing and just dressing up as somebody else. Um, oh, nice. Danda's Junk says, not too many things, but I remember being Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it was my favorite costume. My brother was Leonardo. I know, you gotta, like, Rochambeau with the brothers. Who's gonna be who? But yeah. But it was so much fun when I was a kid, and I never grew out of it, and I don't plan on growing out of it. People ask me what I'm gonna be for Halloween, it's always something different, and it depends on my mood and the day and what I'm going to, and it's all about having fun. Yes, I have all my little critters over here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We got to talk about different things you can do with just a suit costume. We talked about how you can make your own Renaissance peasant shirt with just 3 rectangles and measuring it, figuring it out. I liked talking about all the different peasants and like peasants and pirate clothing. That was really fun. Pirates are one of the never, ever, ever go out of style for a costume party for Halloween. Forever a classic because boots and swords. Yes, in the costume shop, boots and swords. If the costume had boots and swords, it was automatically a hit. Um, yeah, so pirates and peasants. Well, but pirates for sure. And then I had fun making that duct tape. I want to call it a bodice because it's the top half, but armor. Um, but that was a lot of fun making that out of tape. And it's not my preferred method, but in a pinch, it's doable, it's passable, and I had fun running around in it, and the cape was a lot of fun. Yes, that cape was nice and full, it was very swooshy, and it had that just enough of a train that nobody's gonna step on it, but, yes, I had fun with with the cape and showing you guys a little bit of tips and tricks on how to, just hand sew because you don't need a sewing machine to make things happen. Um, the 45th Clown says, I've been enjoying the streams, particularly the shirt and sewing. Mighty Thor looked amazing yesterday. Thank you. I was kind of a little bummed because I didn't finish all the decorations that I was going to do, but I realized it was all going to be on the part where you can't see from the stream because I'm sitting at the desk. But I had a lot of fun making it, and it was really comfortable to run around in. Like, I didn't take it off right away. So, like, I hope you guys enjoyed me just kind of having fun and playing around with the costuming. Um, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing coming up, if I'm gonna be doing live streams or going and doing more of the, build videos. I do like the build videos, but I really suck at editing. Otherwise, I would have already made some of those already. But I've been making a lot of stuff, and if I film it, it may not actually get done, but it's fun to share too. Um, Ralph Mort says, I was Blade some years ago when invited to a friend from England who lived over here. He also had a lot of female colleagues and friends over. We were vampires and witches. Oh, it's fun when everybody gets into the spirit of a party. You have a blast. And I think it's kind of fun to just be a character because you can step outside of yourself, you know? Like, I don't know what to say, but I know what this character would say in the situation. They would go, that's what she said, or, pull those different lines. And you can really get embody the things that you really loved about that character and the reason you wanted to dress up as them in the first place. And you can also, when you're tired of being them, you get to be you, but it's fun. I feel like costumes really help you to find out more about more about yourself than other people. But yeah. Oh, Ralph Mork. Now imagine me going around and trying to stake them all. Yes. What would the vampire do? I would go and suck your blood. It's about having fun and playing, and I think when you but when you're playing, it's a lot of fun. Dan Does Junk says, a steak wouldn't do a thing to me, but a steak, yes. What kind of steak? Oh, Bruno, you look so cute. He makes the cutest little lobster. I was Little Mermaid for one of my costumes, so they got their little fishy costumes to go with that. And um, right now, just in the festive Halloween spirit. I don't know what I'm going to be tonight. Depends on what I end up actually doing, but it'll be fun, whatever it is. Oh, Bruno, come here. Come here. So both Bruno and Toby are afraid of my spooky doll. Oh, I think he chose the worst way to possibly get through here, but you look like a little sushi roll. I want to eat you up. You look so delicious. But are you in the spirit of Halloween? Are you ready to play dress up? You ready for candy? Candy and chili and trick-or-treaters. And I believe a lot of people have already had Halloween by the time it gets around here to California, but there's still people who haven't had it yet. Yes. And pumpkins. I painted pumpkins instead of carving them. Oh, and one of my pumpkins lost an eyeball. Oh well. Just smoosh it back there. Maybe it'll stick this time. They were light up, but so I want to say thank you guys for joining me, for being part of this, for showing up to my live streams, for watching them later. Let me know what you're interested in, like what you like, subjects you want me to cover, because I want to make more streams. I'm just a little lost in which direction to go, so I could really use some input and some feedback, but I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too. Um, like I said, this was not going to be a long live stream at all. I have to um, I have to get back to getting ready for tonight, but I did want to say hi and I did want to say thank you. So I'm gonna sign off. I know a very short stream, but yes, Dan does junk. There's always giving tips for con crunching. Um, and Ralph Mort, thank you. My Thor costume came out great. I appreciate that. I had a lot of fun with it. It was really fun and comfortable to run around in, and now I have half a Thor costume. Don't call it Lady Thor, no, Jane Foster. But I will be back eventually. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I do. So until next time, have a happy Halloween. And I'm going to end the stream now. Bye.